I'm just like I'm do stuff cluelessly and things work out. So yeah, I'm doing something right
Damn.
if I'm
I
this
wish it
far
worked
in.
out for me. Shit. Anyway,
uh,
we can start the interview whenever you're ready. It's 2 minutes to 7.
I'm ready. You
Okay.
can.
All
I
right.
mean, once
Oh,
you
by the
start
way,
popping off questions, I can
so
answer.
what I'm doing over here with this hand, by the way, this is when I switch camera angles, so you can see the camera right
Okay.
there move. So it's
Oh
on
yeah, yeah.
you,
Oh, geez, yeah.
then it goes to me.
On
So
me. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'll start it up.
Don't be afraid if I get jump scared by the camera, okay? Because I am very easily scared.
Damn.
Oh yeah, can we get an audience? Because people are requesting on me.
Typically I don't, but I mean we could try.
Okay. I mean,
I mean, well, here's the problem.
it's fine if you don't want.
If I start inviting people here, people don't know what they're going into. So like, if people come,
Oh yeah,
they
no, I
don't
told
know.
them. Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, "What is this? Why are these two people standing here?" Like, if I told people in advance, like, "Hey, if you want to join, this is you have to be an audience member and sit there and be quiet."
Ah yeah.
Most
Okay.
people who join are not gonna be doing that. So, I've had
All right.
guests in
I
here
mean, I
before, or not guests. What do you call it? Audience, and they're just literally
audience.
Pepega.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll avoid that.
Yeah,
Just for
for
the best.
now. For the future, I do have plans of getting actual audience, but I have to set up in advance. Like I would have to make a lobby like 10 minutes prior, and then be like, "Hey guys, if you're joining off of me, I'm doing a talk show. You have to be quiet. Here are
Yeah.
the rules." But if I'm just starting it and then people show up randomly in the middle of it, they're not gonna understand
They
and
start
just
talking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's distracting. Anyway,
All right. Yeah. Whenever you want, you just fire
yeah, yeah,
questions.
yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my talk show. It's Late Night with Rebel. That's me, your host, Simon Rebel, and my guest here is Darren. Welcome to the show, my dude.
Hello, I'm DarrenZeus, and you may see me from different videos, compilations. I'm mostly known for my meme avatars. You may have seen a lot of them. I do scuffed avatars, but most of my known avatars is importing people into VR chat. So basically, I made Lolofon, Linden, Hazard, much more people, and much more to come. So that's what you may know me more about, and my memes. So that's basically what I do in VR chat.
Oh, you mean the 3D models, like they're like, or like when they 3D scan them? Is that what you mean by importing them into the game?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
And I've been
okay,
learning some good stuff lately as well. It's
nice.
amazing. I can literally show some people what I do if you want me to
Um,
as well later on.
maybe later on. So when you 3D
Yeah.
scan them into the game, did they have like Vise memes and like does like the lips and the eyes blink, or is it
Um,
just the face that just doesn't
Actually,
move?
yes, they do, but like they come with blend shapes, not visemes. And they come with like blink animations and like smile animations, but they don't come with visemes. So I have to make them myself. I actually recently learned how to make them. I
Okay.
got some friends that taught me some new stuff. Like legit, all my skills are from my friends. So like, I'm so thankful to have them because I wouldn't be so far
Mm-hmm.
learning stuff. But like, I've learned Blender a lot and like learning a bit of Cinema 4D, and I've literally made something from scratch, and it was a mug. But like, it's tough. That's like
Yeah, yeah.
it is very hard to 3D model stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you're
I
not
don't know. I'll
wrong,
manage.
dude. I've took it in class in college, and it can be difficult if you try and do it for the first time, but if you keep at it and keep practicing, um,
Oh yeah,
you get better
one
at
day
it.
if I
Yeah,
have more time.
exactly.
If I get more time, I'll do my best. Right now, I don't have much time because I have a full-time job, and it limits me a lot. So
Mhm,
what I do is for fun, and that's what I get most of it. So it's good.
mhm. So my first question that I have for you is, how did you discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR, and when was this? Like, what time frame was this? And were you inspired by
Um,
like big streamers, small, or was it YouTubers, or you just randomly found this game randomly and decided to start playing?
so when I first started playing VR chat, I actually saw it from Jameski. I used to watch these Jameski VR chat in a nutshell. I think I started watching from 4. I never got into the game for a long time. I just used to watch this. And I seen like it connected me to play it, but like I played it for 2 weeks in
Yeah.
desktop. I've made some great friends. Like I used to be a little bird and like found a group of friends I used to hang out with. We used to dance and stuff. I actually have one of my friends, or actually two friends, that I'm still friends with today from my Steam account.
Oh wow.
Um, they're I don't know if you might know their name. I don't know if I should mention them. Do you
It's
want
up
me
to
to
you,
mention
man.
them?
I mean, my general rule of thumb is you're allowed to talk about other people as long as it's not in a negative light. Do you understand what that
Oh no, no,
means? Like,
they're amazing
yeah,
people.
that's
Like
fine.
I, yeah. So I've met Seven. He's one of my first friends in VR chat. He used to, I don't know if he still hangs out with No Logic David a lot. So he's an amazing guy. He used to beatbox a lot, and he kind of went alone with beatboxing. He's amazing. And Hatrick, I don't see him as much, but he's an amazing person. And yeah, it's great to see so many people from so long ago that still play this game.
Yeah.
So basically, well, James Keys introduced me to VR chat. I did leave VR chat for 2 months because I got bored of it. I didn't know what to do. During that time, I actually met Lolafon. I didn't know he streamed.
What was
And
this?
I quit. I quit and I saw his content actually, and I really liked what he did. And it actually inspired me to start making my own stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
The way I started doing stuff was actually everything in Unity and not in Blender. So I kind of cheated my way to make these 3D scans. But people liked them and I wanted to keep going and like start learning stuff. Made some amazing more friends. And I kept at it and doing more memes, learned more Unity stuff, and just grew from there. So that's basically my story on how I started playing VR chat.
I get you. So like, yeah, James. I mean, I can
Yeah.
agree on that. Like, I think a lot of people I've interviewed. So I was flipping the cameras around. Thank you, kind of so for the raid /shows. I just want to say that now before I forget. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, a lot of people I've interviewed have talked about how they got into this game from either like a YouTuber or a streamer, and obviously you said James Key, so that'd be a YouTuber. And it's actually kind of crazy how like the amount of people that come to this game because of these YouTubers and content creators. Like, I feel like this
Yeah.
game really blew up because of them, and I find it kind of ironic how like a lot of people hate on streamers in the current meta of VR chat. Like, if you go to Publix, a lot of people will be like, "Fuck you, streamer! I hate you," or like block them.
I see that happen too many times.
So it feels like, what the heck? Like, this game blew up, and I mean, like, I get it if like you're chilling with your friends and then like someone's like, "Give me content" and stuff like that. I mean, there's annoying people like that, right? But
Yeah.
not everyone's like that, and if someone's annoys you, just block them. I don't know why you have to like go on a
Exactly.
Twitter rant about it, you know?
Yeah, some people just like to just shout it out that if there's a streamer, I'm gonna block them just to get like this attention towards them. I just don't get it. Like, you can, if you know who the streamer is, it's clear enough. So you can literally just block them. I don't know why you're just yelling it out just to make them feel bad
Oh
or
my god,
something, you know?
I'm going to block you, Darren. Oh my god, I'm gonna block you right now, dude.
You have
You're
a
getting
Twitch
blocked,
channel?
dude. Yo, you have a Twitch. I'm blocking you right now, dude. You can do nothing to stop me.
Exactly.
Dude. I'm blocking. Like, I don't know why. Come on.
Yeah,
Like, what
I
are
don't know
you
what they
doing,
achieve
game?
from that.
Yeah, me neither. I really don't understand. But you know,
VR chat.
VR, yeah, that's literally the excuse. Is just it's VR chat. There's people that have very weird agendas and can't fathom just blocking someone and not having to open their mouth and tell everybody every 2 seconds they
Literally
do something.
happened to me like 2 lobbies ago as well. I'm not even streaming. Like, I know you're streamer, so I'm blocking you. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I know that you pressed the button in the OBS. I know that you're a streamer. Dude, you're a streamer.
I've
I
seen
already
you
hate
doing
you,
stuff.
dude. It feels like
It happened like 2 lobbies ago.
I feel like I'm playing what's it? It feels like I'm playing like Fallout or something like that, and it's just like they already like they have like a reputation. It's just like the reputation is like everyone disliked that, or like I already hate you because you're a streamer. Like it's like a perk. It's like
Exactly.
it's like a video game where like you have the perk streamer, and like it automatically makes everyone negative like 25 to your reputation. Everyone just hates you by default. That's what it feels like in VR
Exactly.
chat.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's It's so stupid, honestly. I don't like. I
Some
talked about.
mentality, you
Yeah,
know.
I talked about it many times before. Yeah, you can't touch any of this stuff here. It's all fake.
On a cup of tea, dude.
But I think
True grit right here.
it is like that mom mentality, where of like, it's the cool thing to hate. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, hating streamers is like
Yeah,
the hate trend or something like that. And like I said,
yeah,
if
sad.
I've met streamers that I don't like in this community. I'm not gonna name names, obviously, but there are people that I don't like. And guess what I do? I just block them and don't say two words. I don't say nothing. I just
Yeah.
boop, done, and I don't talk to
Pe-
them. I don't bother
the
them.
public generally don't like. The public don't really know who I like or dislike. I just have a very neutral view on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a close group of friends that I keep close, and they know stuff more than others. But like,
Yeah.
I just don't talk negatively. I don't block anyone. It's just like, okay, if it's like cancerous avatar or like TOS, obviously it's gonna go. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really block anyone because I dislike them, because it can go wrong for me somehow. I don't know. It's just I avoid drama basically. That's what I do
Hey,
best.
that's a good mentality to have, dude. To be honest with you, here, especially in this community. Jesus,
Yeah.
I still get. You know what the worst thing I experience almost on a day-to-day basis is when people go up to me and then they just say, "Can I be your friend?" And to me, I just don't accept that because it's like it's the same thing of going in real life,
You're a
walking.
streamer. Let me add you.
Yeah, or that. It's I I I hate that. Like, please, if you want to be my friend, just have a conversation with me. Don't like walk up to me and say, "Hey, can I be your friend?"
Yeah.
Because it's the same. Imagine walking outside your house right now, going down the street, and walk up to a complete stranger that's walking on the sidewalk and say, "Hey, can I be your friend?" What do you think they're gonna do? The
You don't
response
know
is
who
gonna
the
be like,
person is.
"Yeah," they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you like? What are you doing? Like, get your fucking teeth knocked in
Like,
if you do
let's
that
joke
dumb
around.
shit," you
Like
know?
that. That's most how I made my friend. Like, we joke around. If I see they're funny or like we connect at the time, I add them. If like they ignore me or like they completely don't want to talk to me, it's fine. Like, move on. It's how it is.
Let me ask my mom first. Or I get a lot of times people are like, "Oh, I see you in a lot of lobbies, or I see you with this, like you're friends with like people will name drop like you're friends with insert big
Oof.
streamer. Can I be your friend too?" And I'm like, "No."
That is one of that goes beyond me, because like I've been used as a ladder before. I'm not
Oh,
gonna say
same,
any
dude.
names, but like it's so depressing. Like they're close friends to you at a certain point of time. They get to the person they want to be with, and you
Mhm.
won't hear of
Yep.
them again. Now
Relatable.
some people fell down from that ladder, and like they come back to you, and it's like it's so hilarious to see them come back.
Oh yeah.
Like, you left me for this person and you came back to me. I'm like, why would you do that? And like, I'm you fucked up,
Mhm.
it's your fault.
Exactly. Like I hate you described it very what I was about to say, like the ladder climbing mentality. Like
Yeah,
there's so many people, not so many maybe this year, but like last year when VRChat was more popular and expanding, and you know was bigger in general, a lot of people came to me, and I've talked about this before on other interviews, where um streaming VRChat was very a niche thing, or people didn't understand how to do it, right? Like how to have chat in your hand, or even how
yeah,
to set up like Steam VR, or not Steam VR, Open VR on the plugin and stuff like that. People didn't know how to do that. So like it was very
yeah,
common that people, it's word of mouth, like people would tell you how to do it, and I was one of those people that would help people out and be like,
yeah.
"Hey, this is how you stream properly. This is how you chat in your hand." And I'm just a nice person. I just wanted to help
OVR
people
drop
out.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
I helped these people out. I didn't ask for anything in return. I didn't say like, "Hey, give me a host" or something like that. I never asked for any of that shit.
No,
And
friends, you know.
yeah, and eventually a lot of these people started blowing up and like getting more viewers and stuff like that, and they just dropped me a drop of a dime. They're like, "Oh, you're not popular. You don't get viewers anymore. You're still 5 viewers, and I have 100 now.
Oh,
Uh,
that
I don't care
if
about you
it
anymore."
that is to me something like I have many. I'm not gonna say names again, but like I have many people that have a lot more viewers than I do. Like, it doesn't change anything that
Mm-hmm.
people have that much of a bigger number. It's just there's still people. They're still your friend. Like legit, nothing has to change. I've known people before they even streamed, and now they've blew up.
Mm-hmm.
It changed literally nothing about the person. Like I'm still gonna join you. I'm still gonna hang out with you.
Exactly.
All right, we do see each other less, but like it's their job now. It's understandable. Like we still get our time together and stuff.
Exactly.
So literally nothing has to change just because you're someone famous. Huh? It's like if you leave someone because you're
Mhm.
famous, that just shows how the true person, true personality of that person.
Yeah, when VRChat was blowing up and a lot of people were getting partnerships like left and right, like all over, like a lot of people were like way back in early like 2018 for VRChat.
Yeah.
One of my good friends who's been a streamer for like a very long time on Twitch, like I don't know, like probably a decade, like very long time.
Jesus.
He told me, he's like, I'm gonna give you some advice. He says, VRChat's blowing up right now, and you're gonna see people change. And I said, like, what do you mean change? Like, they said, like, once these people start getting viewership and like money and donations and subs and whatever, and they get their partnership, you're gonna see them change. Like, you're gonna see them not hang around you anymore. They're not gonna be your friend anymore. Like, it's all good now, but you just give it a few months, you'll see. And I didn't
Oh yeah.
understand what he meant, what
Yeah.
he meant initially, but I understood his warning, and then 6 months later, I fully understood what he meant, because
You'll find out who your true friends are
exactly,
basically.
and he wasn't
Yeah.
wrong. I've lost a lot of friends to that check mark and to the partnership. I understand that people get busy and they have to do things and stuff. That's understandable,
Yeah.
but like,
But like you still get time to spend with them
yeah,
if they're
either in game or
truly
just
your
outside
friend.
the game. Like I sometimes they throw people
Exactly.
DMs, like just like, hey, how you doing? What's going on, man? You want to hang out, play some games, watch a movie or something? And they used to do that all the
Exactly.
time, and now they're like, nope, nope, I'm busy, or they just block me now. It's just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that is how some people are. I'm like,
yeah.
you are not valuable enough
Mhm.
to me just because you have low numbers.
Mhm.
That is a big yikes.
Exactly.
You know, it sucks, but it's true. It's how
It's
VR.
yeah.
I mean, it's literally how
How
Twitch
Twitch
is.
works, yeah,
Basically,
not
it's not.
VRChat, but just Twitch in general.
That's yeah.
Yeah, a
It
lot of
sucks.
people are just ladder climbers. I mean, it's just I guess it's just the way society is. It's the same thing in real life too. Like you work at a job and people are going to be your friends and coworkers
Oh
until
yeah.
there's an opportunity to move
I mean,
up in in the corporate ladder, and then it's going to fuck you over. It's the same shit.
in VR chat, the ladder climbing thing, it happens even unintentionally. Like
Mhm.
you'll, if you have friends, like they're gonna meet the other famous people, but like
Yeah.
they won't leave you just because there's that person, in the lobby. Like if if they're truly your friend, they're
Mhm.
not gonna abandon you to get to know this person once they're in the same lobby. That's if they do that, they've done it intentionally. If they're your friend, they'll stick by, and they might make new friends. Now, being a bigger streamer or not doesn't really matter. It's just a new friend, new person. That's
Mhm.
awesome. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really change anything.
I feel like a lot of people lose themselves. So
Oh yeah,
I'll give an example what I mean by this. So um I've seen it before, where people in this community or just on Twitch in general, like they'll start streaming and then within like a month or two they hit partner, and it happens, right? Like
yeah,
people blow up and exponentially just start growing. And I feel
yeah.
like a lot of those people don't have the what do you call it, like the skills or like the
Experience.
experience of being a streamer, so they just sort of like go from like 5 viewers to like 50 in like a week, and then like within a month they're already partnered and have like 200 viewers, so they don't have the experience
Yeah,
of like understanding things and how things work and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like
The
a good
failure hits
yeah,
it hits hard.
yeah, so a lot of them do fail and it hits hard, and they have to like start like doing desperate things, and it's a really dark
Yeah,
path.
I understand.
So the good,
Um,
I guess, the analogy for this would be like if you were born into a rich family and you're already rich, compared to someone who's poor and then they work 10 years and then they get rich. You know what I mean? It's like you spent the
yeah,
10 years to learn and become a human being and learn the core values of struggling and coming over. Like
yeah.
compared to
Oh,
I was born and now I'm rich. So
relatable. Yeah. I
exactly.
mean, like, I'm never like had big numbers or anything, but like,
Mhm.
I have hopes. I mean, like, my YouTube's doing well recently thanks to so much help. To be honest, like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't be where my YouTube is and stuff, but like if anything bad happens, like I kind of know what to do. I'm like, I didn't experience failure, I guess, but like I just won't hit me as much because I've been in that spot so long. Like I know what to do
Mm-hmm.
to not let me be down so much, you know? So I'm like, I'm okay with me not being famous. I just literally do this to entertain people, have
Exactly.
fun. Like I have my own fun out of it. I'm like, if I hear someone like dying out of laughter, I'm like, that this is
Yeah, you
what
did
this is
something
why I
good.
made
Yeah.
this.
Why? Yeah. Exactly. I get the same
So
feeling.
yeah, that is literally my number one reason. Like, if you laugh, that is
Mm-hmm.
my favorite feeling to
Same.
have. Money doesn't matter. I mean,
That's
it helps, but
yeah.
like it always money always helps, but like it's not the main motivator.
Exactly.
It's if it is, you'll get sad. It will be
True.
depressing if you do.
For me, I've talked about this before. Like I said, this is gonna be a recurring thing where I repeat myself. But like, just in case someone doesn't know, like I've been playing VRChat for almost 2 years now. A year and 11 months. Next month will be my 2 year anniversary playing this game and streaming it.
Oh,
And I've tried and failed a lot. Like I've done so many things in this community, and I feel like now after 2 years, I finally found something I'm good at, and this is just doing the interviews. Like I used to do so many different things in this game. I played a character, Kenny K. Kona, for a year and a half. I did Thought Patrol. I did Trap Patrol. I used to be a pimp. I did. I caught 151 waifus. I used to run clubs. I did improv roleplay. I did serious roleplay. I made Presentation Room Plus. I made the wall. I made the waifu wall. I did what else? I do this talk show stuff. I used to try and do a talent show that failed. I used to do a podcast with Ladle. I did I don't know, just a lot of shit. That's just like a lot of stuff I used to do.
it's a lot of experience. You know, you
Exactly.
can combine some of the previous experience to what you're doing now and stuff. It's amazing. Like you can still use what you've learned over that whole time and
Exactly.
apply it to this because like you're doing talk shows and like you're doing like what you did before. It makes you more interesting to watch. Like it's nice to see like how much you can apply from what you've learned to now. Like it's the same for me. Like I've started doing nothing, and like I first learned Unity for I think 6 months it took me before I got
Mhm.
the proper hang of it. Like I still don't. It's Unity, but like I can do stuff now. I'm like, and then I've learned Blender, and then I've learned how to rig stuff.
Mhm.
People taught me how to rig stuff. Now I can do my own textures. I can do my own materials and stuff like that. And literally, I've learned this in a year or so. Like I've started playing VR in October last year, 2018.
Mhm.
So I'm about to hit. I've hit like over 1 year now, which is amazing. I've hit 1 year, 1 month, basically. Yeah,
Nice, dude.
that's
I was the same way. Like I'll tell you some stories. Like back when I first started playing VRChat, I didn't know how to do anything in terms of making avatars or worlds. Now I do a little bit here and there. Like I'm more so comfortable making worlds than avatars. But I remember I would hire or commission some people to make avatars for me. No names, obviously, but I definitely got
yeah.
scammed. Way back in the day.
Oof.
Somebody charged me about $100 just for a head swap and just like a very basic animation that takes literally an hour to do. And because I learned how to do it like afterwards, like a year later, I was just like, holy
Yeah.
shit, like I got scammed, dude. I could have like, called out the person on Twitter, but I didn't. I'm an adult. I just take my loss and move on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I
Learn
just,
from
yeah,
mistakes.
so I learned and I'm more careful. Like I still commission people to make avatars like this and stuff like that and
Yeah.
get help, but the people that I know are people that I trust and I know that it's worth it. Like it's not like overcharged or anything that's like ridiculous. It's reasonable. Because I
Yeah.
remember
I
very
mean,
often that like when VRChat was first blowing up, people would overcharge way too much money for basic things, like just like
uh,
a head swap or like adding like glasses to your avatar. They'd be like, "Oh, that's $20." I'm like, "What the fuck? I could do like
yeah.
5 minutes." Like, what the fuck? Like, it's
I
some
think
fucking.
I don't know if it ever happened,
Hmm.
but like what would be worse if it's stolen artwork or models and they charge money for it. So it's basically like a simple retexture, and
Yeah.
people just charge money as their own avatar. Like
Well,
that is
here's the
not
thing
right.
too.
Like,
It was very common that they wouldn't give you the files either. So you would pay for the commission and then
upload it
they
for
upload it
them.
for you, and then if you needed a
Ah,
change, they would charge you like an extra $5. They're like, oh, you want to
Jesus,
change, or like give me your account info. Then I probably gave my account to like 30 people. I'm surprised it never got stolen or my password got changed at least once by them. I'm actually
Jesus.
very lucky, I guess. But I changed all my shit now. But yeah, looking
Yeah,
back at it, I don't know.
two-factor authentication.
Yeah, two-factor now, so at least I have that. But
Keep it.
yeah, I've heard so many freak
Yeah.
stories of like people losing their accounts and like people getting scammed and
Oh,
like, oh my god, I want to bring up, but there's like this one notorious like Discord I don't trust of like they make avatars and sell them, but like some dude when I was rebranding, not to this avatar, to Kenny Keiko, and I had Lolathon help me with a model just like the face, and some
oh yeah.
guy in a Discord I was talking to, he was gonna charge me $150 for something that looked like it came out of a PS1 game, like very low poly. Like I was like,
Oof.
dude, what? I was like, he's just for a head, $150, and he showed me his work. It literally looked like it was like PS1, like it looked like some RuneScape, like old school RuneScape graphics. I was like, holy shit! I
That
was like,
is
dude, that's not worth it to me. I don't know.
150 to.
Yeah, what?
I don't know what like. I don't know what like. If it could be worth for different things, but like not for
Yeah.
what you wanted.
No,
If
no,
it's not
no,
what you
no,
wanted, it's not
no, no,
worth
no.
150.
I got
Yeah.
the whole thing done. I know Loathon helped me with it, and then I gave it to Kier, and then Kier finished it up, I believe. But like, it was $150 when what I've got finished was like 10,000 times better. So it's
For the
like
same price.
not even the same price. It was like $50 or something like that.
Oh,
And I got way
that is a
better
lot cheaper.
Exactly. So like, imagine spending $150 just for a head, and the head would look like a old school RuneScape graphic. It looked like two little beady eyes and a little black like
Yeah.
thing for a mouth, and call it a day. And like,
I mean, this avatar right here was
God,
30 euros, commissioned by Kindaso. I think you know who she is.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one that like, yeah. I mean, she's the one who did this for me. I love it. It's like literally describes me perfectly, and the
Mhm.
height matches me in real. Like it is perfect. It's more than I wanted. Worth it.
Yeah, it's a good avatar, my man. You don't see too many like male models in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm thinking to maybe have a female version of this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you said you're gonna have a female version, and your girlfriend's gonna have a male version. Be a reverse trap.
Oh, I've seen she already had one. Yeah.
Oh, she's got a male voice.
She has one.
She'd be like, "Hey, what's up, bitch?"
The actual cloud voice reveal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a fuck boy. That's what she said in the chat.
But yeah.
Okay. Anyway, moving on here. To some other questions. So, do you have any insecurities, or this is not part of the questions I asked you, but like I just thought about it because I have one I can share. Like
Yeah,
for
sure.
streaming. You want me to go first?
You can share it. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I've talked about this a little bit before. Like on my own stream, and not really, I guess, to some friends and stuff like that, but not really. One of my biggest insecurities for streaming, like specifically, is actually comparing myself to other streamers on a constant basis. So I admitted it this many times where I would say that I don't watch other people who stream VR chat. Now people
Mhm.
didn't understand that. They were like, "Why? Like, why don't you watch other people? Like, aren't you their friends?" I'm like, "Well, when I watch other people in VR chat, I get very subconscious about like my own what I do, because it's like, oh, this
Yeah,
person's streaming,
it
and
happened.
they get much higher viewer count, or followership or followers and donations, all that stuff. So I always feel subconscious. It's also the same way when I
Yeah.
join certain people in this game. If I join somebody and like they're not muting themselves and they're just like, "Yo, I just got $1,000," it's like, oh, way to crush my like ego right there.
Oh,
So
when you say that, it's happened to me so many times. But like I do sometimes accidentally forget to mute myself. but like, yeah, there's like these people like come up with their hand up to you, like come up and question. Like, it doesn't happen to me, but I've like seen it happen too many times to other streamers. Like, they come up, like my chat asks you, like, and like I'm streaming,
Yeah.
by the way, you know, like it's like
Yeah.
subconsciously give me a raid, please, or whatever. Like,
What ends up happening,
it's what.
I don't know. It just demoralizes me. Like it feels like I shouldn't be because like somebody will be like, "Yo, I just got 100 gifted subs." I'm like, "Holy shit, dude!" Like, yo, I don't know why you need to tell me that. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I don't need to know what's going on
Congrats, I
in your
guess,
hand
right?
here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people are not trying to be offensive, but to me, I just I don't know. I just because
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
When you have like nobody in your chat, like I've had moments where like I've streamed for like last year like hours, like 4 or 6 hours, and like I would get like one comment in like an
ooh,
hour, and that was it. Like I would ask
yeah.
questions, like I'm always talking to my chat, and like nobody's responding, and that's like the most demoralizing thing to me, is like nobody
Yeah, I understand.
talking. So I don't know. Like, obviously, it doesn't really happen too often anymore, but back then it was terrible.
Yeah.
So like that's why I don't watch other streamers. I'm not doing it because oh I hate you or anything like that. Like I just don't watch people because I don't want to be
Yeah,
depressed and have anxiety and stuff like that. So I don't want to compare
yeah, it's
myself.
something to clear your
Yeah,
mind off.
exactly. And
So
like
I think I can. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna like
I think I can.
yeah, just go ahead.
Sorry. I can say something very similar though to you. Like, many people look. I don't mean to cut you off, by the way, but like, um, it's like one of my insecurities is I hide my numbers when when I'm
Same.
streaming VR chat. I don't want to look at my viewer count or like or anything basically, because if it's like
Mhm.
I used to do it when I first started streaming.
Mhm.
It affected my performance. So I'm like, if my mentality went from like, doesn't matter if I did this or like, um, I just do whatever now. If it's good content, it's good. If it's not, it's not. It's whatever. I'm like, if people enjoy it, they'll stick by.
Exactly.
But if I were to look at my numbers, and I see them low, I just get demotivated and like just start chilling basically, or like doing nothing. Because even though I don't care about them, it's like it's still in the back of your mind. Like, this is pointless.
Mhm.
That's how I used to be. I'm like, I just don't look at it anymore. So like, it doesn't really affect me anymore. So that's pretty good.
Well, you say that like I was really bad at that. Like when I first started streaming this game, back in almost 2 years ago now, I made the stupidest decision by adding this bot called WizBot. It's called WIZE bot, and pretty much what it
Oh,
does is it tells you like every like it's not a bot like not a view bot. It just tells you like every like 30 minutes how many viewers you have like in your chat. So it'll say like you
oh,
have currently 30 viewers, and it would tell you like if you increase or decrease. So like it'll say like +6. That means you've gotten 6 more viewers in the last 30
yeah,
minutes, or you've lost 10 viewers
Mm,
in the next 30 minutes. I advise
yeah,
everyone not to have this bot or show your view count because it actually fucked in my head the entire time because I would be streaming and I'd be like, oh, I have 40 viewers. Oh, I'm doing really good right now. I can like, oh, I'm just gonna hype it up or whatever. And then when I got low
yeah,
viewer count,
exactly.
I would be like, oh shit, I gotta do something funny. So then it forced me to like do something really dumb and like just random as fuck. Like it was just so bad. So
It is true.
because
It
it's like,
happened to
oh,
me.
viewer
Not with
count.
the
Oh
bot.
no, I gotta be funny now. It was the worst decision I have ever made. And well,
Yeah,
I've asked. This is when I was still part of like Team Five, and then I told some people privately. I was like, what should I do? And they said like, delete that bot right now, dude. Like you do not need that shit. It's literally making you depressed. So I deleted it, and I
yeah,
feel a lot better obviously now because like it was demoralizing. Like holy shit, like just seeing like you have negative like 20 viewers in like the last 30 minutes, like holy fuck, I was dying internally. I was just like, oh my, it's the worst. They should ban that bot like permanently from like everyone's stream. It's the worst thing to have, to see that like, oh, your viewer count dropped, oh, your viewer count increasing, and seeing it drop and
yeah,
increase, or like be middle ground. It's the worst thing to have on your stream. I'm very thankful that my friends stuck out and said like, don't add that, don't do that, hide your viewer account. So
yeah.
yeah, it was this really bad time. I feel like
If you stream something, do it for fun, not for
Exactly.
views, because you'll get disappointed and depressed.
Low expectations.
Exactly. I have no expectations for my channel, so never disappointment, I guess.
My expectations are I do interviews. I don't know. That's about it. That's all I do
Yeah.
nowadays. So like, I mean, that's the expectation. But you're all right. You should always have low expectations when you're streaming and not expect people to like uh
Yeah. Some
gift you
people come to
money and stuff.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people come to stream VR chat because they think it's easy or easy success, or like
Yeah, man. Just sit in front of
because
a
you
mirror.
get to know so many famous people, you'll get easy success, right? It doesn't matter. Like, you could know the most famous person in this world. Like, doesn't guarantee you success just because you know them. Like, you have to
Exactly.
gain your own. You have to gain your own audience. You have to keep your own people to stick by. Now, it doesn't mean like you have you have amazing friends, but like it just doesn't mean that you'll have success if you know these certain amount of people, because it is not true. I've experienced it myself.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like
Yeah.
when VRChat was blowing up, it's very common that a lot of people threw around the word either leech, or more commonly the camera. What people are calling each other cameras, and what that meant by like camera is when most of them were in desktop mode, and they would just like fall around a streamer and literally just stare at them, and then they would send the
Oh,
clips to like those compilation channels and just leech views and money and revenue.
yeah.
So that was
I
happening a
know.
lot. Nowadays, not anymore. I think people just submit their clips to compilation channels, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But back
Yeah,
then, it was
and
really, really
people have
bad.
permission.
Yeah, permission too. But like back then, it was way, way, way worse. I feel like a lot of people got on the hype train for VR chat when it was blowing up, and then just sort of tried to dig their claws in anywhere they could get their
Oh
hands
yeah.
into. So it's really unfortunate, you know.
Your content's my content now.
My content now, homie. And I feel like maybe that's why a lot of people in publics don't like streamers, because it's that mentality's more common now, because they're like, oh, this game's popular. I saw X streamer stream it. I should stream this game, and then they don't know that, you know what I mean? They don't have those connections. So they just go to Publix and just start demanding like, give me content. It's
Yeah.
like, no, dude, make your own, dude.
Give me content.
Give me content, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it's because
that is.
I'll give an example. So I think it was Ladle that brought this up, but I feel like VRChat, when you watch like the VRChat trailer, for Steam, or it's on YouTube too, the trailer they posted and like what you see on YouTube is very misleading to what actually happens in the game. So like when you watch a YouTube video of a streamer or a YouTuber or the trailer or whatever, it's very misleading, right? Because when you join a public, most often you're just gonna see people chilling
Oh,
at a
it
mirror
is.
and just
Yeah,
not doing anything really of interest. But like,
it's
but these
it's
YouTube
literally
videos,
just
it's like a
some
laugh track.
lobbies.
Yeah, like it's just like constant laugh tracks and constant like shenanigans and stuff like that. But that doesn't happen. Like if you join this game and you don't know anyone, you're not really gonna have those
Exactly.
adventures anymore. I mean, maybe, but
That's
doubtful.
that actually brings up another like topic that I actually kind of wanted to talk about, is like when new people join into VR chat and like they don't, because like most streamers, I agree, I get why most streamers are in friends only or in friends plus,
Hmm.
because publics can be horrible, but like there's new potential people, like they have potential, but like they get outcasted out of this like smaller group of community that always stay in friends only or like friends plus, because how are you supposed to get to know these people
Hmm.
if no one is ever in Publix? It's just like I do sometimes join Publix. I have friends that are like mostly in Publix. I've
Hmm.
met so many new friends, but like most of the time I do it off screen. I am very active on VR chat. I play VR chat off screen, on screen. Like I spend a lot of time on this game. I get to meet new people. Today I've made some new friends as well. Every day is like a new friendship for me. Like I don't get to see them every day, or like I rarely get to see them, but like when I do, it's a good time. Most of the time
Exactly.
they don't remember me though, so you
Oh
know.
shit. Damn, dude. Whoops. I mean, for me, I was just I can read chat, by the way. Anything you guys type in the chat, I don't have to look at my hand. I just look in the sky. I just look at right at the camera and I can see. Lolthon brought up a good point. He says, but it's the same with any game. I thought it was just going to kick ass in COD, but only get shot by shotguns. I mean, I guess you're right. Like, it does happen to a lot of games, but I feel like just like people who make YouTube videos or stream, it's kind of like a false advertisement kind of, because it's like, oh, this person's having fun. I see this streamer having fun with their friends. Then you hop into the game, either it's COD or whatever, any game, and you're not gonna have fun, right? Because like when you watch a
Yeah,
streamer play any game on Twitch, you can be like, oh, it's so
it's
funny.
highlights.
Oh man, they're having a good funny time. Like especially with like role play and stuff. Like even that like GTA,
It's
you're like,
not what
oh
always happens.
yeah, and then you get into it and you're like, this game's fucking boring. This game's shit. Like it's the person that's streaming, the personality that really sells the experience, right?
Yeah, it's the
So
one person that happens in the game that gets showed basically
yeah,
mostly, you know?
and a lot of times it's
It's
like
like,
perfectly clipped stuff. So like, you have somebody that like perfectly clips something for Twitch, and then they send it to like live stream fails, and it blows up, and people are like, oh shit, this
oh
game's
yeah.
pog, or like drama or whatever. But like it's the same thing. Like that one little 60-second clip doesn't summarize the whole game. Like streaming VR chat is like a lot of it can be just chilling, boring. I'm hanging out with my friends, so that's not really content, but I'm just having fun, you
Yeah.
know. And people think that's like constantly laugh tracks going crazy. Any battle royale
Oh
game,
no.
yeah, basically. That's what Lawthon said. Yeah. Have you run into players that have a VR model that can crash people games on purpose? Yes, like of course I've run into people that crash people in this game.
Oof.
Of course, there's crashes all
Um,
the time. I haven't been crashed
I actually got
recently.
attacked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been attacked by, there was this one person
Yeah.
that actually deliberately made multiple accounts to crash me and get
Damn,
me out
dude.
of VR. There's actually clips of this. Like they clipped it to have fun out of it. I don't get it.
What the
Like they
fuck?
thought they would get rid of me by crashing me, and literally, they called me a Lolofon wannabe, and like it was tough.
What the fuck?
It
Damn,
was it
dude.
was
What the Yo, what?
it,
Yo, I'm a fan of Loathon, and you can't make memes.
he's
Only he's the memer. Do you? What the?
I've always been
What?
open. Like he's been my main inspiration. Like doesn't mean I want to be him. And
Fuck.
like he
Oh
inspired me
my
to do
god.
this. He's the one who kept me in VR chat. It's what I want to do. It's
God.
my decision. Like I don't need success.
I
I'm
know.
just
I
having
know.
fun.
Yeah, I know that Loathon doesn't obviously have anything to do with that. But that's so shitty that like someone's like, oh,
Oh no,
you're trying to
nothing's.
be like Loa, like who? Fuck you, dude. Like I just fucking blocked the dumbasses, dude. Holy
I
shit.
blocked him and he comes back with a different
Oh
account,
my god, dude.
multiple Twitch accounts and everything.
Oh my
They just
dude.
fully
What?
attacked me.
Dude, damn, dude. This guy must have a real agenda against you, man. He's got a hard on for you,
It
dude.
doesn't happen anymore. It was like when I first started, I guess. When I first got some attention, you know? It's just how
I
it
can't
is.
yeah because there's already a Neko girl. Yeah, if you say yeah, you copying Chromia, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? So dumb that argument is, like, holy shit, dude.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's so dumb, dude. Like, I don't know. Some people meme on me because, like, I have red hair and yellow eyes, so, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, you look like Cece or Zentrea or
Oh,
Ashanera, and I'm like, no. Just because I have the same
nice.
hair color. And I actually had this drawn ages ago, like in February of 20, way before I rebranded in June. I had this done like like just the drawing of it, long ass time ago. It has nothing to do with any of
You're a
those people.
copycat because you look similar. Or like, not even because you look similar, just because you have the same color.
I have the same modeler, dude. Damn, dude, must be related, bro. My God, dude. It's
uh,
always people
some people.
sticking their own personal agendas. I'll give an example of this. You want to give me? I'll give it a good example of people setting up their own expectations and their own agendas. So, when I created the presentation room plus, right? There's that giant wall that I created, right? Like the
Yeah,
I
with
made
all the
that.
people on it.
Yeah. So I misspoke when I first made that wall. I said it's the community wall, but I shouldn't have said that. I should have said it's just my friend's wall, because 99% of the
Mm-hmm.
people on that wall are just my friends, and
Yeah.
people that I know. Some of them have quit ages ago, stuff like that, and it was always just a wall for me mostly, and to share to my friends that have been on this journey for 2 years now. And
Oh.
people would come up to me constantly and be like, "Yo, add me to the wall," and I would be like, "I don't even know you, dude. Like, why should I add someone I don't even know to something?" You know what I mean? It's like people
Yeah,
are,
I think I remember when it was being made as well. Because
yeah,
wasn't there like
a Twitter post.
Twitter
Yeah, I post.
application?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just asked people, "Hey, if you submitted a picture, I'll add you." And not too many people submitted, and I gave a
And
month for it. But most people
yeah.
that did submit were my friends, and it was just really bad. So like, I'll give an example. So like, when people go up to me nowadays, it literally feels like they're trying to like buy my friendship. They're just like, "Oh, why am I not on the wall? I'm a popular streamer. I make
Oof.
content." I'm like, "Who cares, dude? This
Mm.
is a wall for my friends. It's not a popularity contest." Like, there's like a lot of
It's up to
people
you.
on that wall that actually aren't streamers or YouTubers or make avatars or even make worlds. They're just my friends. So for someone
Yeah.
to step up and say, "Hey, I should be on this wall because I make content," I just say like, "Fuck you, dude." Like, it's not about that. It's a wall for my friends, and it
Yeah.
did include other people from the community, because I did open source it, say like, "Hey, if you want to submit a photo, you have 30 days to
Yeah.
do it," and I made a multiple Twitter posts about
It
it.
was
So
it was there for a long time because I remember
exactly.
at the time I actually never posted because I never had an OC because I actually was interested to like reply to it, but like
Hmm.
at the time I never had an avatar. I was the longest time that I was making realistic avatars, and I never really had anything to represent me.
Hmm.
And after some time, I'm like, I need to make an avatar of like what kind of fits me in real life, I guess. I don't.
Yeah.
I just pressed something.
It's
Um,
just the
it,
book.
it's like this is like me basically in real life, with blonde hair. Cause like when I was
Nice.
young, I was super blonde. Like
Hmm.
I kind of liked it. Now I dyed my hair blonde, so
Hmm.
like I kind of match this actual avatar. So it represents me, and I can make emotes and have emotes, not make emotes. I commission my emotes.
Of course. Yeah, just to finish up my point, it just, oh my god, I just hate when people go up to me and just say like, "Oh, can I be your friend because you're a streamer or you're friends with this?" It literally is related to the wall. Like, people go up to me and say, "Hey, my friends are on the wall. Why am I not on the wall?" I'm like, "Well, I don't even know you, dude." Like,
Who's my tracking?
it's like, "Oh, I should add you because you're friends with somebody." That's not how it works, dude. Like, it's just a wall of my friends. Like, if
Yeah,
and I did it myself. I did the whole thing. Like, it's just Photoshop. All I did was just take pictures of everybody, and then I green screened it, and then I just put a transparent base. It's very easy
just
to do. It just takes the time and effort. But I feel like people want to be
yeah,
added to it because it's like, "Oh, I'm not a part of it," so it's, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
"Oh,
And because the world is quite popular, they're like, "Oh, look, that's me, dude."
yeah." It's, I don't know. It's just a popular. I didn't. That was never my intention. I just did it for me and for my
Yeah.
friends, and that was it. Because whenever feeling down or depressed, I would I would load up
Look,
VR chat, not stream, and just look at that wall and be like, "These are all my friends I made," and I can look at every single
yeah,
person, every single face, and think of something positive. That's why I made that wall.
yeah.
I
They
didn't make that wall for
like,
popularity. I didn't make that wall to impress my friends or anything like that. I did it for myself and for my own mental well-being. I just wanted to show everybody because
yeah.
it's a cool thing, right? It's like, oh, a giant thing, but it was mostly just
It's,
for me and just to have fun. And people are ruining my fun by saying I should be added to it. I'm like, that's not how that works. Do you like don't buy it? You can't buy my friendship. You can't like. Some people
yeah.
offered literally $20. They're like, hey, I'll give you I'll donate $20. Can you add me? I was like, no. Like, what? No. That
No, it's something
please
like
spend that money on
it's
something
something
else.
like to show your appreciation,
Yeah.
and it's something to look back at. As you said, like it gives you that warm feeling to know how much these people mean to you and stuff. It's like I have something similar, but like it's not in a world. It's like just to see all my friends. Like it's
Yeah.
something very nice to see how how many friends I've made in VR chat. So many people that like don't make it on my Twitch basically. They are still my friends back, so they don't know. Nobody knows about these. Like, they, they've helped me through some tough times. They've
Exactly.
they've done everything to see me happy. Like, they've it's what friends are for. They'll do anything, and that's what I love about like this community. I've made so many of them. It's amazing. It warms my heart up. So that's VR chat can be bad, like with the bad community, but like the few people you can meet, they can be your best friends. That's why I call VR chat as my second family.
Yeah. It's the same when I made the waifu wall, which I didn't tell anyone I was gonna make, by the way. I was just like, so for those that don't know, before I rebranded, I decided to collect 151 waifus, just like Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. But instead of Pokemon, I caught waifus.
I remember you catching them.
So when I caught each waifu, I actually took a green screen photo of every single one of them, and I was building a waifu wall just for fun. And after I posted that, again, people are like, "Wow, I want to be one of your waifus." I'm like, "Where were you fucking 4 months ago, huh?" When I was searching, like, now you come out of the fucking woodwork and you're like, "Oh, dude, I want to be added." It's like, fuck out of here, dude. Like, you really see people's true color when people post stuff like that, and like some people actually were crying, like not like they're being upset. They're like, "Wow, I'm not one of your waifus." I'm like, nobody cares, dude. I have 151 waifus and nobody gives a shit. None of them care to be even included or not. Like, it's that's the one thing I hate about this community is that if you're not included in something, they feel like they're fucking crushed, like you're not your friend anymore. Like I literally have people tell me that they're like, "Oh, I'm not on the wall," or like, "I'm not in this role play," or I haven't seen you in like in 2 days. You're not my friend anymore. I'm like, calm down. There's more to life
because
than just...
they're not included.
Yeah,
you know.
it's the same thing with roleplay too. Or like, I'll give another good example is models. So obviously, all my recent models have been made by Genomu, and she's really talented. And whenever I get a new model, I shit you not, I get like 20 to 30 DMs of people telling me, "Yo, can you ask Genomu to give me a model or like hire her or get in call?" I'm like, "No, that's not how that works." Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't use me as a stepping ladder to get to other people. That's not how this works, okay? Please don't
tell
do
her
that.
yourself. Like,
yeah,
even if DMs are closed, like
she has them open, and most of the time she's gonna decline almost 99% of them because she doesn't know them. Like, she only does much. She's a very special person because she's very busy with her personal life. She has a lot of stuff going on. She's got university. She's got a personal life, and she doesn't really have a lot of time. So if she accepts you, then you're fucking lucky as shit, dude. Just like me. But don't fucking DM me and be like, "Yo, dude, give me a model or something." Like, get out of here. Don't ask me those questions.
To be honest, I get something very similar. Not with just one person, but like, it's like the people try, like, because I have my DMs open now. Some of my friends don't because reasons. But like, can you tell this person this, and that? I'm like, you're in their Discord. You can. There is like Q&A, like channels to ask them questions. Why are you asking me? It's like they just want to grab your attention to get them to like get closer to them, or like just anything, just to get them talking to them. Like, they get this feeling that they're extra special because you're making me do things for you. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. Just even though I'm a nice person, but like, you're not gonna use me just to get to talk to someone. Like, why did you only come to me to know someone else? It hurts me actually. It's like, am I not your friend? Or like even like it's maybe people don't know me, but like, why bother just to talk to me, just to know someone else? Like, if you want to talk to me as a friend and get to know me, and then maybe you get to know this person. But like, don't just ask me to talk to someone else for you. It just hurts. It's just betrayal.
Yo, Darren,
like, am I this
tell
to you?
Lothon he's cool.
Like, once someone just came up to me, like, tell Clow I said hi. I'm like, okay, I can do that on her Discord.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Just random people.
Oh, I hate that, dude. I hate that, man. I feel like people just lack the social skills and social cues to like understand how humans behave, and like asking someone to like then talk to somebody else. I mean, there's obviously certain situations where it's okay, but like most of the time it's not, dude. Like, come on, like what the fuck you doing, dude? I hate that, dude. I've seen it like, I'll tell you a good story. So when VRChat was blowing up, Lyric, who's a very popular streamer, he only played like 2 or 3 times like VRChat. Like this is really really a long time ago, and I met him in VRChat. He actually was the one to add me when I was doing Kenny K Cone. I was still a desktop user, and I had people on my friends list that I knew prior, and it was the most hard. Like it's so difficult. So basically, this dude he comes up to me. He says like, "Yo, I just saw you with Lyric, or I just saw you with Lyric, dude. Can
Oh,
you make a lobby and like invite him and then invite me because I really want to meet him." And I was just like,
that hurts, dude.
and then like
Am I no one?
yeah, and then here's the best part of the story. So Lyric doesn't know how to play VRChat, so he's just hopping in publics, and this guy who was on one of my friends, but I guess at that point not anymore, he joins and stream snipes Lyric, and then Lyric just blocks him immediately. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life, because it's just like he was trying to
yeah,
get to him like his entire mission, and then he just gets blocked like immediately. Lyric even said like
yeah.
fucking annoying, dude. Just fucking blocked him. I thought that was the best.
Oh,
That was the
you'll
best.
know when there's stream snipers. Like, dude, I'm big fan. Hi, hi, whatever. Like, chill, bro.
I don't know.
Act
I
like a
mean,
fucking normal person.
well, I feel like stream snipers are okay sometimes, but like when it was like that, I don't know. It was the worst feeling to put me
It's
in,
just
where someone's
annoying.
like, "Hey, you know this big streamer or bigger person? Can you introduce them to me?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like that's how you know the true colors of people. And I don't talk to that person. That person literally doesn't even play this game.
Yeah.
But this is like literally
I
two
mean,
years ago. It's such a long time ago, but it was so
you're
bad.
basically a nobody to them. You're just like
Exactly.
somebody until you give them what you want, what they want.
Exactly. Back a lot, like back 2 years ago, I would get so many friend requests from people, like random people I've never met before. I would get like 30 friend requests because I just happened to be with insert streamer or insert Pearson all the time, and it
Oh yeah.
was terrible. And then I would ask, my friends, I'd be like, like, what should I do? They're like, I'll just decline them all. They're just trying to get into the lobby, dude, and like be on stream for 2 seconds. I'm like, oh okay. So I just
Yeah.
declined them all. Like, it doesn't really happen
Any friends I
anymore,
get,
but back then it was a pretty big issue.
yeah. Any friend requests I get offline, they stay in my friend list, and anyone that I get to meet in VR chat, like I have to have a proper like interaction with them. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna add anyone just because.
Mhm.
But like beforehand, I limited myself because I got very hurt at a certain amount of time. I
Mhm.
was being used constantly to get moved to other streamers, and like I completely blocked out many friend requests, even if I didn't end up interacting. It's just I had this weird mentality. I'm like, everyone's gonna use me. I'm like,
Mhm.
I got to accept it that it doesn't really matter because it's gonna end up happening even if they don't intend it to be. Because like they join on you and there's this streamer, that streamer in that lobby. It's fine. It happens. Like,
Mhm.
so I had a very long amount of time where I didn't add anyone. Like now that I do, I interact with people. If I think that you're cool, I'll add you. It doesn't matter who I am, who you are, who I know, who you know. It's just like
Yeah.
me and you. If I know you, if you're cool, I'll add you.
I'll give an
That's about
example.
it. Then
So, recently this has been happening a lot more often to me, but I've had some friend requests that have been sitting in my thing for like 6 months, just as like a meme, I guess. And like the person will constantly join me, or like I don't know if they're stream sniping or just like happen to be in the same room all the time, but they're just they see me and they walk up to me and the first thing they always say this, they're like, "Hey, yo, add me back," and then just walk away. They're like, "You should probably add me back, dude." And I'm like, "No," and then some rooms I even join some people I'm talking to, like one of my friends, and then like somebody is in the room and they're like, "Oh, don't talk to me, you're not on my friends list, I don't talk to people that aren't my friends." I was like, what the fuck, are you serious? What? Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you then, like fuck off. Like imagine like, oh, I only talk to people on my friends list. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck, what's your problem? Holy shit, dude.
it's Sometimes it happens similar with
Yeah.
ranks. Like
Fuck. Should I switch camera?
it's alright. Like I get people block ranks because they have a bad PC,
Yeah.
but like I had me being blocked just because they don't trust anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's because I was like memeing up like, and this guy like they don't react. I'm like, you have probably my avatar off. I called it out, and he's like, oh, I just don't trust anyone in this game because I constantly get crap. I'm like, alright, I mean it's up to him. Like I'm not gonna tell him anything, but like why don't you have anyone enabled? It's like you won't. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
talking, like or what? Like what do you do? I don't get it. Like for me, VR chat's interaction, like joking around, and my memes
Uh-huh.
is one major factor about me. It's like it's what keeps me happy. One of the main factors. And it just when I was a known user, it was the hardest time of my life. Like
Really?
in VR chat. Everyone had my avatars blocked, and it honestly went to my mind to stop. I'm like, what if it stayed the same for trusted user? I would have probably stopped because
Mm-hmm.
it. I had no reactions at all, except my friends. That's why I always joined my friends
Well, that's
because those are the people who had my avatar enabled. But like, how many times are you going to show them the same thing over and over? Like, you need
yeah.
new people to show.
That's why I feel
Like, people will
bad
get.
for people like Lolathon, yourself, Chromia, anyone that has like those avatars that require people to like react to them are gonna have a shitty
Yeah,
time in Publix because most people are gonna have your shit blocked and they're gonna be like, I have your avatar animation turned off. I mean, I understand why they have the
yeah,
rank systems. I understand why you have shaders turned off. It's a good theory, like why you do it, but obviously it does affect those people that do rely on reactions and people having their avatars
oh
already
yeah,
turned on. Um, because like I have
and
I have everyone's avatar. I have all their for everybody, excluding friends. I have all their stuff turned off except for avatar and voice, so I can just see their avatar and talk, but I don't see shaders, animations, because very
yeah,
often that I actually get crash from trusted users or even known, and I just
yeah,
can't risk it anymore. So I literally just talk to the person for a couple minutes and then I show their avatar because if they can hold a
yeah,
conversation for a couple minutes, they must be a decent human being. Many times people have walked up to me when I'm streaming and try to crash me, and because I have their stuff blocked, it doesn't work, and they get pissed off. They're like, "What the fuck? Yeah, my shit turned off." I'm like, "Yeah, dude." They're like, "Fuck you, man. I'm gonna say it, dude. I'm gonna get you banned." I'm like, "Yeah, nice try, dude." And so I can block them, but like,
yeah.
I understand
It
that like
happens a lot.
it's frustrating because obviously you would need those reactions for people to
Oh
essentially
yeah,
entertain your audience or your people, and you know you can't do that
yeah.
if
It's just
shit's
like
turned
it
off.
gets very awkward when nothing happens. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it gets awkward because I don't know how to react. I'm like, because I am not sure if the avatar is blocked or whatever. Like,
Hmm.
I just don't know their situation. And like, I'm waiting. Maybe like I'm still loading or
Hmm.
something, right? But like after some time, it's like okay, I have to move on, and it's just an awkward situation. I don't know how to handle that yet. I guess
Yeah.
I'll learn after time. But yeah, that's basically how it is. I'm like, it's rare when it happens, right? But when it
Yeah.
happens, it kind of hurts me.
So I'm
But
just
it's
taking a
VR
drink.
chat, you know. It's fine. Especially my morning streams. I'm doing more morning streams now.
Oh.
And that requires me going in public or like morning and afternoon. Mostly afternoon.
Yeah.
And
Sorry. I
so
was just
because
looking
most of my friends,
at. I was taking
because
a
most
drink.
of my friends, yeah, it's fine. Most of my friends actually play like at nighttime. So when I join afternoons and mornings, everyone's in private or asleep. I have nothing against people sleeping in VR and stuff, but like I've joined people who sleep in VR in friends, and I don't get it. It gets awkward. It just
I
gets
joined.
awkward, I think, for both parties.
I joined people sleeping this game in Publix, dude, and I was told to shut the fuck up. I was like, bro, you're sleeping in a public world, dude. Anyone can join this world and be a cancer child and just fucking just be
Exactly.
annoying and shit. Like, what do you mean,
I'm like,
dude? If you
I
sleep, go to a
respect
private
that you're
world.
asleep,
Yeah, like holy shit.
but I do kind of want to wake them up because why would you be in a friends or like public? Like, if you want to sleep, sleep quietly in your own
Yo,
room.
yo, you want to sleep? Take off your headset and go in your bed. What the fuck?
Uh,
I'm just saying. I'm not against sleeping people. It's just it felt really
Mm.
weird how like I went to a public and then it was like a great pug and someone's sleeping like upstairs in the roost like at the top. I was just like, and someone told me because somebody was near them and they're like, bro, be quiet, this person's sleeping, or like, and I'm like, and then I was thinking like, wait, you're watching this person sleep? Wait, what? Yo, what the fuck? What the
Sleep stream, by the way.
I'm watching. Yeah, I joked with. I think it was Cece or somebody, but I joked with somebody like, watch. Okay, there's people that stream VR chat and they're sleeping, and then there's gonna be that one person that watches people sleep. So they're gonna be like sitting there like, like breathing heavily.
Oh
There you go. This person's sleeping right
no!
now. Monk ass dude. What the
I
fuck?
I once walked into a full lobby of people streaming. I mean,
Just
sleeping.
sleeping.
And it's just like, it's so. I don't get it. Why are you in public? See, like, I really wanted to troll them, like, but I respect people who sleep in VR because
Oh yeah, leave them alone. Yeah, I've never messed with anyone.
it's, yeah, it's like
If I
people
want
can
to.
get aggressive. Like, why'd you do? Like, there's people find it funny and people find it offensive. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, I don't mind people who find it funny, but like if they find it offensive, then like you can get a bunch of backlash. Like, why'd you do that? Like you're a knobhead or like whatever. Like content, dude. No, I'm like I
Whoa,
respect.
dude! What the hell? Exposed. What do you think about people that take a negative response to your content? So what I mean by like if you jump scare somebody, like what happens if someone has like
Oh,
I don't know, like a seizure or they like fucking flip out and have an
actually,
anxiety attack or something?
I don't jump scare random people.
Oh, okay.
I if I know the person, because if you notice, my latest pattern is not really a jump scare. The
Yeah.
only people I do jump scare with is people I know or like I know they're okay. I actually have a
Yeah.
list of people that I
The
know
list.
that not to a list that to not jump scare a specific amount of people, because they have heart conditions and stuff like that. So like I keep those in mind not to do anything spooky. Now I don't really have anything that jump scares people.
Is
I
that kind
do
of crazy
have like
though?
two.
Like how many people in this game have like heart conditions or like super anxiety and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like that? Well, I guess it's VR.
I
It's a
guess they
social
chill
game,
out. It's
so it's a way for them
yeah.
to cope in society by playing VR chat. But like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
I mean I
people
don't mind.
that have these conditions. I'm not like saying like, oh, don't play this game, but I'm just saying like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know so many people that tell me that they get like seizures from like just seeing a knife and
Oh,
stuff. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like, I don't know how you play this game. Like, people pull out
it
knives and
kind of
guns and random shit all the time.
yeah. I once saw a video where someone deliberately came up to this person they knew who suffered with seizures and just spammed random cards. It just broke my heart. Why would anyone do that?
Hmm.
Like, there was this one person that she warned me, and there was another guy with a scary avatar to not jump scare them. I did not know who the person at the time. I was streaming as well. I'm like,
Yeah.
I won't do it. It's fine. Like I switched avatars, and then this guy came up. He showed himself, and then went hidden again. After 2 minutes, he attacked her with a jump scare. Luckily, she was okay. But like, I that really like ticked me off. Like, at at the time, I forgot completely I was streaming. Like, told him off right about like, don't do that ever again. Like, you got
Uh,
warned. Don't don't attack. Like, you don't know what people are suffering from. So you don't know what you
exactly.
can cause. You can like
Yeah.
make people faint hospital. Like
Hmm.
you don't want any bills and stuff happening in someone's life that could have
Um.
been easily avoided.
So Lawson says, I do think some people need to have responsibility for their own conditions. If you know people that do things could trigger hide avatar, but also respect should be both ways. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
if I had one of those conditions and I played VR chat as much as I do, like still and interact in this game, I would 100% hide everyone's animations, all that bullshit, and just have their avatar showing and voice because that doesn't include it disables invisibility and jump scare noises and all that
yeah,
shit. So I'd be pretty safe, and then I would only like click show avatar on like people that I know and tell them like, hey, I have this condition, don't do this around me.
yeah.
And
But this
hopefully,
this person was specifically warned
yeah.
not to, so I mean,
Oh yeah, there's always going to be the shitheads and the assholes that do it anyway because I don't know.
content, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if it's
whatever.
for content, but they're just
I
assholes.
respect people's decisions, and
Exactly.
that's that.
Like that's
It's
one of the reasons why I personally stopped doing Trap Patrol. For me, it was a meme, and for my chat, it was a meme, it was a joke. To me, go around to Publix and to friends and just mess with people. And anyone that had a female avatar, I know I
Oh
say
yeah.
that now because I have a female.
It's VR chat,
Hey.
dude.
And I would do it for a joke.
Surprise, surprise! It's a dick.
Yeah, I mean, most people have female avatars, so I just thought it'd be a joke to, because there used to be a place called Trap Prison. It was a real world, and it was just a jail cell, and it had Trap Prison on the wall. So I thought to myself, that'd be funny if I ran around and sent people to this prison as a joke. So I did, and eventually when I started doing it in Publix, it was very like 50-50. Like either people found it as a joke, like they thought, haha, that was funny, or B, they're really triggered and be like, fuck you, asshole, I'm gonna get you banned from this game. And when I hear like a
Wow.
lot of people like, I'm gonna write down your name, I'm sending it to the devs right now, and I'm like, oh shit. And I mean, because I could get banned for harassment. I mean, people get banned 1 month all the time, so I stopped Trap Patrol because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was just a joke, but I understand, like, some people are not going to understand, because they don't know me, right? They just see this guy walk up, and
Yeah.
they're like, you're under arrest, damn tramp, and they get all triggered and stuff, so I stopped.
Yeah. Some people get triggered for absolutely no reason.
I don't know, it's just the way society is, man. You can't expect everyone to laugh at your jokes.
Oh yeah.
Some people are
Yeah,
going to be
no,
like,
it's fine. It's
fuck
completely
you.
fine.
Fuck you, dude. You just jump scared me, dude. Yeah, I'm reporting you to the fucking Linen Labs, bro. I'm gonna report you to the devs and get your ass banned, bro. You fucking jump scare me, dude.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
exactly.
There's always that risk when you scare a random person who has a condition that should take the precautions themselves to make sure they are safe. That's what I'm saying. Like, the game already has these precautions where you just hide, or not hide. You don't have to like make everyone a great floating robot, but you could just turn off animation, shaders, all that shit, and it basically does everything.
Yeah, especially if it's critical. Like, don't
Yeah.
show avatars if you can, like, faint or even worse. I don't know, have a heart attack. Like, I don't want to be responsible for someone's
Oh man, it's gonna be
fucking medical
headlines,
bills
bro.
and shit.
What if someone dies in VR chat? Well, does VR chat get sued? The person dies because they saw a jump scare avatar. Like, do you get sued for that? Like, what happens there? Do you just like first degree murder, dude? Or like manslaughter? What happens? Dude, I killed someone in this game.
Who knows?
What do you? I don't know. I don't even know. We've been going for just over an hour now, I believe. Yeah. So. Do you want, so anyone from the chat want to ask us some questions, so either for Darren or I, and then we'll wrap it up afterwards.
Yeah.
I call first VR chat death from handstand. Yeah, well, fine. You always break stuff with your handstands, dude, honestly. Kill them with kindness.
I can't do it yet.
I think me personally, I think I almost killed someone by laughing. Like,
I once sent someone breathless. I kind of like, it was funny at the time, but like looking back at it, I kind of I'm like, were they okay? I DM'd them to make sure that they were okay if it were to happen again. I'm like, they want me to do it again. Like, I've not seen them on since, but like it was funny at the time.
Funny.
It's
I'm
great.
reporting you to the devs, dude. What the
If someone died
fun
by
police
laughing.
detective.
Oh.
I mean, you could die from laughing, but it takes away. The reason why you die from laughing is because when you laugh, it increases your heart rate, and then if you laugh for like an hour straight, you just have a heart attack because your heart rate's like 160 like constantly. Yeah, that's not healthy. So that happens like in extreme shit.
Once I find a good target, I I tend to show each avatar to them.
Darren, would you rather leg-sized fingers or finger-sized legs?
Yeah. Legs, finger-sized legs. You can hide them.
Finger-sized legs.
Sucks.
So you don't have feet that are this big, but like the rest
Oh
of
no!
your normal.
Oh wait, never mind.
Or your fingers are the size of your legs, so you have like big ass fingers.
I mean, Cloud
Salad
mentioned
fingers,
something. Partnered streamers don't have legs, so it doesn't make a difference.
Oh shit, that's true.
Once you get partner, you lose your legs.
Oh shit, dude, I lost my legs a long time ago, dude. When's the last time I stood up in this game? Holy shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See, I have
I'm
legs
sitting
because I'm not
Andy.
partner.
Yeah, I'm a sitting Andy. Well, I don't even have full body, so why not both? Any more questions? Darren, either TwitchCon Loa Spider-Man cosplay or meet your girlfriend. What?
Wait, what? Can you
Either
repeat that?
TwitchCon Loa Spider-Man cosplay or
Oh,
meet.
Lolofon Spider-Man. It's
Well, I just read as it was
Meet
written.
Cloud. Oh, because I have an avatar of Lolofon as Spider-Man. That was a great clip, like one of my best clips with Lolofon. Um, I'm literally going mostly to meet my girlfriend. I'm actually staying with them at the
Damn,
uh,
I can't
like
believe
it's a
it.
massive
You would
apartment.
rather meet your girlfriend than
But like,
Loathon?
if
What
if
the fuck,
Lolofon wants me to
dude?
wear as a Spider-Man and gets like we spank each other, I'm down to that.
What? Excuse me? Are you talking about the video of the two Spider-Man people, the people in the Wolf Spider-Man, and they're in the bed and they're fucking spanking each other's asses to like songs and shit?
We did. It's one
Oh
of my
my
best clips with him.
god,
I'll never
what
forget
the
that.
fuck?
And the thing is, it was on my
This is some
birthday because I'm
Gachi,
like,
dude.
this is my only
Gachi,
this is
please,
my
dude.
only birthday wish, and I got it. It's fucking great. That's my
Damn.
one of my
Does
best
that mean you
moments in VR
clapped
chat.
Loathon's ass cheeks before your own girlfriend's?
Oh no,
Holy
I got
shit.
clapped.
Oh, you got clapped. Oh, you got clapped. Dude. You're a receiver, not a giver, dude. I see how it works.
Oh no, I'm being exposed.
Well, shit, that's what we do around here on my talk show. Alright, I'll take one more question and then we'll wrap it up. Get the clap.
I love how these memes still stick by even after some time.
Yeah, I mean, I got my Kenny K. Cone on me. What's up, brother? What's going on? I don't know. I love that meme. Oh, I'm getting an
It's
invite.
great.
I have to do some RP stuff soon.
Ooh,
Yeah. Well, no, it's for Cal.
private.
No, no, no. Why does everyone think it's ERP? No, every Friday, which
What?
today is Friday,
You
I
wanna
do.
go to the Void Club?
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, let's go to the fucking Void Club. We'll stream it, dude. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Have you
I'm sorry,
ever?
Cloud.
How often do you go to the Void Club in a public? Do you see some freaky shit?
I'm actually like, I've probably visited the Void Club at a total of 4 or 5 times.
What?
Like,
I've been there 1,000 times, dude.
each time I visited the Void Club, it's different.
Oh,
So,
different.
I remember it being this tiny little room, and it's all of a sudden like
Now it's a mirror simulator.
massive.
So nobody
I've
cares.
lost. I'm lost.
Nobody's on the dance floor. Lolathon says, "What's your favorite meme from 2019?" What's it's still a month left.
It's
But
the
yeah,
Elmo meme.
Elmo
It's
meme.
literally the Elmo. The Elmo and the Freddie Mercury. Yeah, it's the Elmo dances
Oh,
for Motherland.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we got it in the works. I'm so hyped. It's been like 2 weeks or nearly 3 maybe in the works. Like, I'm not making it, so it's like a bit of a chill time for me, a bit of break.
For
I
me, I don't
commissioned it.
know. There's the boomer meme. I like that meme. What else?
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, okay, boomer. Well, it's funny because I made even VRChat boomer memes. So I made like I posted on Twitter the boomer meme and the
I
zoomer
don't know
meme.
if I don't know if the Elmo is a 2019 meme because the original video is 2018, but like the
Oh,
one that
damn,
is
dude.
good is 2019. So it's like came back, I guess, but like it's my favorite one.
Okay, boomer. All right, well,
Back in my day.
back in my day, there was 100 people that played this game, bro, and people actually talk to each other, not at a mirror, and everyone's segregated. And you're supposed to say, "Okay, boomer, shut the fuck up." Nobody cares, dude. I'd rather be a wolf boy, fuck boy, and be in the Void Club. What the hell are you talking about? All right, well, anyway, so we're gonna wrap up here. So Darren, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the camera on you if you want to shout out yourself, anything you're working on. This is time to plug yourself.
Oh well, the Elmo meme is coming out soon. I'm gonna make an intro out of it. So if you guys want to check out my YouTube, I've literally recently hit 1K subs. As I said, I wouldn't have done it without the help of Klaus. So thank you so much. She's an amazing girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She's the best. But if you guys want to watch me on Twitch, same name, DarrenZeus. I make memes. I don't have a schedule. I do have a schedule. I stick by it sometimes. But yeah, but those are the main platforms, and I have a Twitter and Instagram if you guys want to check them out. It's DarrenZeus VR on both of them as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I'll wrap it up here. So thank you so much, Darren, for stopping by and being a part of this interview. It's a lot of fun.
It
An
was a
hour goes
pleasure.
by
Yeah,
pretty fast here. Like I said,
yeah, that was hella
yeah,
fast.
I do interviews almost every single day. You're my 39th interview. I plan to do more. And yeah, if anyone wants to get an interview from me, you don't have to be a content creator. You don't have to be a streamer. You don't have to be someone who does anything particularly like crazy or anything. I have a form. You can. It's in my Discord, and it's also I posted it to my Twitter. You just fill it out, and if there's a day available, then you get your hour, and you just talk. So I even interview mutes too. Nobody's, you know.
He got his own ways to do that.
No, it's not that hard. Everyone thinks it's difficult. It's not. I just prepare questions like I gave you questions, and then I
Yeah.
send them, and then they just give me the answers. They type them up, and then just type them in the chat. It's not that hard. It's not rocket
Yeah.
science. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much, Darren, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Like I said,
I appreciate it.
but yeah.
Thank you so much.
Here's the awkward part where because this is a stream, it's not a YouTube video. I have to take a selfie of you, and then we just sort of awkwardly walk away.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm ready for a selfie, so you know.
Yeah. I just need to turn off the chairs.
I need to wait. I'm all tangled up in my chair, dude. So.
I need to turn off the camera
this is
here.
the problem
Don't
with
look at my thighs.
my cables are everywhere. Okay, there we are.
Yeah, they're just getting a nice view of the content. There you go. All right, ready when you are.
I'm ready.
We'll take one more. Always take two, gamer. All right, there we go. Thank you so much, Darren. I really do
appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
It was
man.
a great interview. It was fun.
Yeah, dude.
I talked more than I thought I would, so you know. it's
Dude,
pretty
listen,
good.
man. I'm good at conversations and getting people to talk. So.
Well, I'm pretty shit like that.
Nah, dude, it was good, dude.
I felt comfortable.
Yeah, you weren't a Pepega,
I felt
dude.
very comfortable.
Exactly. I mean,
no Pepega there.
yeah, dude, you can come back at a later time. More interviews, maybe a podcast. I do have plans for larger casts of people. So.
Yeah, I'll stay updated because I want to do more of that.
Hell yeah, dude. Every day until I die.
I'm gonna get some sleep though, because I'm very tired. My eyes are burning. But I enjoy your stream.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah.